Hey everyone, welcome to episode 45, and today we are listening to a bit more of Sorceress, the 2016 album by Opeth, and we're up to the song Chrysalis. So historically I've listened to the Opeth albums in full in one video. For this album we're listening to it kind of track by track. If there's shorter songs, I've been bundling the shorter little ditties with a main track, but generally we're doing a big song per episode basically. So yeah, track 5, Chrysalis. Let's see what the band had to say about it. So Michael Arkerfeld said this one had the working title Shuffle, which is interesting. It's a meat and potatoes heavy rock song, and I call it the sausage. When you looked on the computer grid, the song looked like a big solid sound sausage. So it's really not dynamic. It's a hard rock or metal song. It's got some interesting twists and turns in terms of the chord progressions, which make the vocal melody go where you don't expect it to go, as you would expect with Opeth. Those are my words, not Michael Arkerfeld's. Back to Michael. Then we phased the drums at the end, so it's swirling round. There's a great solo duel between Frederick on guitar and Joachim Svalberg, Opeth's keyboard player, on the organ. I really love that part. So there you go. That's pretty much it, really. So I've got the lyrics here. I've got me Amagona Mag, and we're gonna dive into Chrysalis. Here we go. I'm just going to pause it there. I love the pushes in the verse where the riff sort of rhythmically pushes against it, and the riff is just pushing forward. E and riffage, but it's pretty consistent riffage, and then the organ over the top is just changing very subtly. Sort of playing other chords over the top, which make the riff kind of sound a little bit different against the organ, which I really love that kind of effect where you've got like a static thing and then stuff moving over the top. And yeah, some cool like keyboard sort of arpeggioed synth things going on there. And Michael's kind of singing, using the first 3 notes of the minor scale there, E minor. He drops down and again still using those 3 notes. Obviously he's using other notes as well, but they're really consistent. So it'd be interesting to see where that melody goes. and he's sort of utilising the blues scale on that part of the melody there. Diminished. Bass. Oh yeah, I forgot to say as well that that kind of chromatic rundown reminded me of kind of older Opeth albums. So yeah, styles changing, but still sounding like Opeth, which is pretty hard to do when you're diverse like these guys, you know. Sharp. So F sharp minor, which is just the 2 chord, but then we go to minor 4 there. Well, the 2 minor is kind of Dorian, really, because we've got the C sharp in there, so E Dorian, and then into the A minor, which sounds quite wacky for a chord 4. Although I guess F sharp's kind of home at that point, but hearing that C sharp drop, huge impact. Singing major here. -7. -6 or half the bit. Cool. I forgot to say as well, the other thing that makes it sound Opeth is the minor chords smushed together in general. So having them back to back. I forgot to say that earlier. Right, lyrics, let's have a little look. And on the furthest day when you lay down, discard your disarray and your rusted crown and face the wretched image of you and I. Remember, this album is kind of inspired by Michael Arkelfelt's divorce, so there's sort of elements of that going on. No trust in what you say, you are a dead poison seed. Stronger when you are away, you have nothing that I need. The rhyme has settled in the ghost of a sigh. Nothing now remains, now you will leave me be. Sunrise into the moonlight, a broken body lies in wait. Your prize won you the stark night, and you made peace with your fate. Blind eyes sensitive only to white light. Reacting just a bit too late. Okay. get why they named it Shuffle before it was renamed, or had a proper name. Beautiful harmonies. Rebirth. Give back what you thought was you and give way to all that is new. Good advice for both parties in a divorce. Takes time though, I guess. Fade out. Oof. Nice. I like the way I love the mellow section at the end there. That was great. Really felt good. And I like the way, as the song got mellower towards the end, the lyrics become kinder and sort of giving advice, I guess. Yeah. I don't understand all the lyrics, but some of them I kind of get the drift. And solos were killer. I love the main recurring theme in the song. They had those sort of, don't know what the notes were, but those sort of little chromatic little stops. And then the piano, just before the solo, I think it was, did kind of like a clumsy version of that, but it was well done. Like, sort of these close, I think they were minor seconds. Yeah, I thought that was quite a good sort of nod to what's been happening previously in the song. Let's check out that piano bit I was talking about where it sort of sounded a bit clumsy. I think organ was doing it as well. Yeah, and I just want to say how crazy that riff is underneath the solos. It's in F sharp, I think. It's like kind of like a diminished based riff, and it's not easy to solo over that either. So yeah, it's again sort of expected for Opeth, but it still blows your mind when you actually hear it, isn't it? So yes, a lovely sausage, as Michael Arkerfeld said. So the next song we're going to be checking out in the next episode is going to be Sorceress 2, which is 3 minutes, and 7th Sojourn, which is 5 minutes. Maybe we'll pair those together, as they're quite short songs, perhaps. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone. Thanks.